oftentimes practice, and there's so many different kinds of practice, but also, especially if we're working to heal ourselves from trauma or a dysregulated nervous system, i.e. Extensive aversion and attachment, right? Where we're like ping-ponging around, as many of us, I think, have done over the last year. Practice and feeling like we have to practice or have to heal ourselves feels like a lot, you know? It's a lot of work, and it is a lot of work. Like healing ourselves is a lot of work. And also, waking up to our own bullshit is a lot of work, and it can be exhausting. And something that I've utilized often and throughout the years and started to get much better at it is, it's like, you guys may have experienced this when you're in a yoga class, for instance, and the teacher's like, surrender, right? And I'm like, fuck you, don't tell me to surrender. Right? Especially if you're in an activated state or you feel like you've had to fight to survive. I prefer the word allow, allow, because there's some agency in that. And so conversely, with practice, what I like to do when I'm feeling just so tired is absorb, right? Like just absorb. And definitely over the year, it's nice to just absorb the energy of the earth into my body. And it's like literally like laying your body on the grass, which I know you guys have done, right? And you just allow the sunlight to flow into you. The difference is that when you do that with a conscious connection, it shifts things, right? Because that's what these practices are. And there's a technique, I don't even know if you would call it a technique, I suppose, in Qi Gong practice called skin breathing. So it's not unlike just allowing, right, or absorbing. So I'd like to start off by doing that, and for you guys just to notice what that's like. And I encourage you even to do it while laying down. And I'll just kind of guide us through it, like 5 to 8 minutes, and then we'll stand up and do a shake. Yeah, you can lay your body. It's nice to have your legs up on a chair, especially for your lower back and for your nervous system. In this particular situation, I'm going to encourage you to just lay your body totally prone on the floor. Okay. And in fact, maybe what I'll do is I'm going to do it with you. So let's start out. Okay, you can see me. We're going to start out with the legs together as though we were in like laying down mountain. Okay, and you can just, I'll guide us through it, Chloe, right? So have your feet together. And then you can just drop the arms out so that the palms are up, right? And then from here, slight tuck in the chin. Inhale, pick up the right leg about an inch off the floor, scooch it forward and then out a bit, a couple of inches. And then exhale. And then with the left leg, inhale, pick it up, scooch it forward, and then let it draw out. Right, so essentially we're kind of coming into a corpse pose. And we're going to start off with a little bit of breath work. So take a deep inhale and exhale. And then just draw your shoulders down from your ears, because I noticed that mine were kind of hunched up there, yeah? And then inhale your breath from your feet to your belly button. And then to your collarbones. Exhale down the back of your spine through your feet. And literally through the soles of your feet. And we'll do that again. So deep inhale to your belly button. And then your collarbones. And then exhale down the back of your spine through your feet. One more. Inhale from your feet to your belly button. And then your collarbones. And slowly, slowly, with your exhale, which your mind is yoked to, move down your back body, all the way through your feet. See if you can soften the space between your body and the floor. And just begin to bring your awareness to what you hear, where you hear it in your body. And really allow yourself to feel the earth holding you. And whether you're on the first floor or a basement or the second floor, feel the earth rising up to hold you. As we inhale and exhale. You can bring your awareness to the quality of air in your right palm and then your left. And soften your eyes and your mouth. And wherever you are, right? Some people may be watching this later, whether it's the sun or the moon or the stars. Allow all of the light and the energy of that simply to fall down upon you. As we inhale and exhale. And as I mentioned when we first started, just allow yourself to absorb. Allow your body to absorb the minerals of the earth. Let them feed and nourish your organs. Allow your skin to absorb the light of the sun or the moon. As we inhale and exhale. And perhaps you can slow so much that you can feel as our planet rotates on its own axis. And no matter where you are, when you are, the energy of the earth is always flowing through your body. As is the energy of the heavens. It is always there. And with every breath, as we inhale, and exhale, you may even consider that all around you, just as there's universal Qi all around you, the wisdom and compassion of all of the past, present, and future Buddhas is also around you. And no matter where you are or when you are also seen and supported by the Supreme Assembly. And perhaps you can allow that wisdom and compassion to infuse every cell of your body. From your toes to the spaces in between your toes, to your arches, to the tops of your feet, your calf muscles and your kneecaps, thigh bones, the muscles of your thighs, hip crests and belly button, your lower back and the space beneath your lower back. Your ribs and the spaces between your ribs. Shoulders and elbows and hollows of elbows. Eyes and ears. Every strand of your hair. Your eyelashes. Infused with the wisdom of all of the Buddhas. Held by the earth. Nourished by the sun. As we travel through time and space. And notice what words arise. Could be a mantra, Notice as well that you can choose for it to be a mantra. And then from here, gather that mantra into you as you draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. You know, and for the next hour or so, or what do we got, 40 minutes, just consider that with every movement, that mantra spreads outward into the world, right? Our bodies are prayer wheels. And then allow your knees to come to the left side. As you lay your hand down upon the earth and use it to come and sit. I can't remember, maybe Nancy, you remember, which geshe it was that said that the earth is that which we fall upon, but also that which helps us rise.
I don't know.
It came up recently in a puja. I'll have to try and remember. So it's a lovely way to connect, isn't it? Just to kind of do nothing but everything. Okay, before we come and stand, because I want to, I think, play with a little bit of eagle. What did you say, Lulu? Oh, you're leaving us. Okay, pro and supine.
Yeah, so, but it was what I needed, so it was fine.
All right.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, everyone. Enjoy.
I'm going to spotlight as well, but I'm going to keep you guys in my grid view. All right. So just let's do a little seated cat-cow to move into our spine, hands on knees. Okay, and perhaps remember that through your palms and the sole of your feet, you can see everything. So inhale, round the spine. And again, inhale. Exhale. Yeah, like really kind of noticing where movement is generated and where it ends, right? It's almost like we're all doing, that was awesome, Nancy, right? But it's like imagining, because I think we're going to play a little bit with eagle, right? But that's how movement is generated. It travels just like everything else. And then notice that as you're doing that, shifting molecules of air, and if those molecules of air were denser, you could fly, right? So from that perspective, starting to gather and harness the energy around you. Yeah, let's do a quick little shake. Come and stand. If possible, I encourage you to stand without using your hands. All right, maintaining agility. And right, using, again, that whole concept of using the ground to help us rise, right? I mean, that's also condensing air to help us rise. All right, so find your mountain. Qi Gong mountain. Feet are together or hip width apart. Put a slight grip in the toes. All right, that is the bubbling well. And then notice if you're leaning forward. I definitely am. I think that's a consequence of Zoom. So lifting up the lower ribs, smoothing on the lower back, finding that plumb line that drops through the heavenly gate, the crown of the skull, down through the roof of the mouth, the trachea, pelvic floor, and then back up again. So connect to that first. Pelvic floor being the earthly doors. They are closed, drawn up. All right, aligning the body helps the mind. As we inhale and exhale, and then inhale, releasing the palms, reading the air, feeling the flow of qi moving through our fingertips and all around us. Step one foot to the right. Inhale, reach fingertips into the sky. And as you exhale, allow the sky to enter you, right? Moving through each joint of your fingers, your wrists, shoulders. Each vertebrae, sacrum, coccyx. Like, what would happen if the sky entered you so much that your bones became lighter? If the heels come up off the ground. Here's the and then bring the shoulder right, slight bend in the elbows, palms are up. Catching starlight. Inhale. Bend the knees. Keeping the upper body up as much as possible. Maybe the heels are still off the ground. Inhale, jump up. Exhale and release. Okay. So we're going to do like a 5-minute shake. I encourage you to begin at the crown of the skull, making your way down. So fingertips tapping on the heavenly gate. Moving through your scalp, puttering the lips. Oh, hello, lungs. The legs and the feet, back to the legs. SI joint. When you get to your SI joint, it's kind of SI, sacroiliac. It's kind of nice to turn the palms over. So you're tapping with the back of the hand. Maybe even noticing which one is different from the other. Energetically, yeah. because you'll notice as you're reading your body with your hands, you can pick up on injury, you can pick up on depth, right? From last week's class, your hands and your connection to them, they're like an MRI, right? This is diagnostic. Allergies. That's the inside and the top. We'll fan the heart. Also releasing the wrist joints, right? Getting some space in there. And when I'm fanning the heart, I'm utilizing like an ujjayi breath from Yoga Land. So I'm closing the back of the throat, which also helps to create more heat. And I rub my palms together, right? Inhale. Bring your hands to your kidneys, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, and exhale into your palms. Maybe find your adrenal glands. And I'm going to do that one more time. Hands to the kidneys. Inhale, right? Heating the kidneys, attending to the adrenals, helping lower cortisol levels, regulating. And in fact, I encourage you, so this is what I'm doing. I have my hands on my kidneys and I'm kind of shifting weight from side to side. Right, like we have a tendency to forget that our kidneys our organs are dense, like the liver is the densest of them, but our kidneys also help to support our body. There's weight to them. I remember after giving birth, right, when you're pregnant, and your organs, everything gets pushed up here. And then when after you give birth, it all kind of resettles into place. And it's like the oddest feeling. All right, I'm going to do my sinuses, 2 fingers beside the side of the nose. And then into the jaw, down the neck. Okay, so you guys have been doing this with me for, I think, enough of time that, you know, do a little freestyle. Get into your body, notice it, notice what's stuck, notice what's open. Maybe there's color, texture. We'll freestyle for about more seconds. Right, remembering that the joints are the gates of the body, right? So we want to have energy flowing through them. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just stop and notice. Look inside. I like this idea of looking inside and expanding out at the same time. Right? Like, what if every cell of your body just woke up? And then from here, turn the palms over. Inhale, step the right foot back to the left. Fingertips face each other, palms face the earth, smoothing down. Subtle body meridians. Coming into the Tai Chi mudra. All right, so we're going to move into looking for the moon in the sea. Nancy, I think maybe you've done this with us once, maybe. Beautiful practice, okay? So release the mudra, step out into a horse stance. And again, this can be as wide, as deep as you need, or as shallow, okay? Feet ideally parallel, but if they need to turn out a little bit, no worries. I'm going to start with my hands in the ready position. Thumbs and forefingers are touching gently right at the lower dantian. The earthly door is closed. Heavenly gate is open. I'm going to take this mudra, inhale, bring my palms up, okay? And in this position, my arms are bent, but I can feel, remember the shoulder blades, right? Feel them cupping your rib cage. And in between my fingers in that triangle, I'm framing the moon. And connecting my third eye to that space. Allowing the light of the moon, right, as though it was white Tara, flowing into my palms. Inhale. Turn your palms to face you, reflecting all of the light and grace to move into your eyes, sinuses, your teeth, down your throat, your organs. Come forward, and then it's like you're standing on a body of water. Exhale. Trace the moon in the sea. Right? Perhaps you can feel the wet on your fingertips. Inhale. Gather all of that light, and then exhale. Pull it into you. And back again. Frame the moon in your palms. Inhale. Turn your palms to face you. Allow the light to reflect upon every cell of your body. Come forward. And here my back is long. Getting space in between each vertebrae. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Right? Feel how you can nourish each organ, lung, eyes. And again, inhale. Pause for a moment. Exhale. Maybe sit deeper. Inhale. Turn your palms to face you. Slowly, slowly. Come forward. Exhale. Trace the moon and the sea, noticing, reminding yourself every movement spreads outward. What is your mantra? Inhale. Exhale. We'll do one more. Frame the moon in your palms. Allow it to flow into you. Perhaps it is a Buddha. Inhale. Turning the palms to face you, maybe elbows coming together. Slowly, slowly. Come forward. And when you look down into the water, perhaps you see a Buddha. Trace the moon and the sea. Gather into you. And pause right here again at the lower dantian. Looking for the moon in the sea. Okay, from here again, closing that practice, step the right foot back to the left. I highly recommend doing that practice besides the water. And just notice what arises for you, right? Like when I practice images, realizations, it's, you know, as Master Wu would say, just notice. And as Venerable Robina would say, so what? Unless it's for the benefit of all others. From your standing mountain, inhale, exhale, release the mudra. Okay, and I'm gonna bring my arms up and then stepping out. It's a nice way to kind of come into, it's not a horse stance, it's just a little bit of a wider stance. And we did this last week. It's a really lovely practice to notice rising and falling Qi, right? So inhale, draw the arms up, shoulder height, and then draw them back and then down on the exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. So now, you know that when you flap out a sheet, right? Notice what happens when you do that with that kind of intention. Inhale. Now, you notice that felt so different. I could feel that from you guys. And then draw it back. And as you push down, perhaps the crown of the skull rises even more. All right, so notice what is behind each movement. What's the intention? Inhale. Drawing back. Exhale. Still feeling your right foot on the floor and your left. And again, inhale. Drawing back. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Drawing back. And exhale. Pause and notice. And then from here, lifting the arms and exhale. And I'm going to shift my weight back again, more to a mountain. And what I'm going to encourage you to do is feel your feet gripping a branch. Inhale. Fingertips are wingtips. Exhale. And noticing again the generating movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rising up. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rising and soaring. Feel the air underneath you. And with perhaps if you feel comfortable, close your eyes, look around and see what you see. Where are you? Exhale. Inhale, rise and soar. Shift your weight to your right foot. Gently step the left foot back. Now your left foot is your tail feathers. Exhale. Inhale. Maybe pick the left foot up. And then again. Right? Depending upon whatever's going on with your hamstrings and your balance, keep the foot on the floor or lift it up. If you lift it up, I encourage you to bend the right knee slightly. Yep, nice, Nancy. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale. Alighting down. Playing with flight. Inhale, rising. Shift the weight to the left foot. Feel the air under and over each palm and arm. And then again, your shoulder blades, right? Step the right foot back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can find your Garuda nature. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, rising up. And then bringing the right foot forward. Exhale. Alighting atop the mountain. Pausing to notice and feel. From here, turn the palms over. We're going to step out. Come back to your horse stance. I want to play a little bit with teacup, okay? And I just generated a lot of heat, so I'm going to put my hair up. Okay, I'm in my horse stance. Earthly door. That looks great, Nancy. So starting here, hands are in the ready position. Heavenly gate is open. Okay, pausing to notice just the difference in the quality of energy. Looking for the moon and the sea, which is very yin, to eagle, which is rising. Okay, now we'll do teacup. Take the right hand. Okay, with your fingertips, before we go anywhere, just kind of pass them through the belt meridian. Right? Feel that your subtle body is extended. And again, I encourage you to just kind of do this with your eyes closed so you can feel how you are passing through yourself. Okay, and then from here, inhale. You can consider you have a ball of energy in your palm, which you do. Turn the palm over. Exhale. Nice, Chloe. Yeah, and again, inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. All right, you guys are really good at this. Let's do this one. Left one, inhale. Exhale. All right, both together. Inhale. Exhale. Harnessing energy. Beautiful. That's it. Right? Notice how you can, it's almost like you can grab hold of it. Yeah, because you can. All right, now let's go the other way. And also what we're doing is working with shoulder rotation, keeping the joint healthy. So from here, inhale, fingertips, subtle body passing through the belt meridian, right? That's the kidneys coming around. Harnessing. This is teacup. That's it. Yeah, and you can put a big back bend into it or not. Yeah, depending upon what your body's telling you. Nice, Chloe. That's it, Nancy. And then again, what's your mantra? May all beings everywhere be free from pain and suffering. And may each one of us do something about that. And then pause. And go the other way just for a moment. Right? Feeling the underside of your sternum, shoulder blades, feet, touching the sides of the room with your fingers, extending beyond it into the universe. So now that you guys have both movements, for the next like 2 seconds or so, 5 seconds, notice the difference and choose which you want to embody. Do one more. And then pause. Feel the energy in your right palm and your left. Bring them together. Notice again, color, shape, texture. Here's your Qi ball. And you can move Qi through you, helping to heal, nourish. So that you may be of better benefit to all beings. And then step the right foot back. We will release the mudra again. We'll come and sit just to close out. How you guys doing?
Good.
It's fun, huh?
Yes.
Woo! It's like it's really powerful, and there's a lot of magic. And for me, you know, it's all about harnessing, gathering, and then offering. But in order to do that, to keep doing that again and again and again, I have to absorb. Yeah. Have to. It's not sustainable. Not Buddha yet. It was really fun to practice with you guys. Thank you. Yeah, Chloe, you're like.
I've never done teacup that fast, but I was loving it. It was like such a undulating experience.
Yeah, and when you have a group of people doing it together, you can feel all of this energy, you know. Nancy, I look forward to coming to Santa Fe soon.
Oh, that would be great. Yes.
And we can practice outside.
Oh, yeah.
That would be really beautiful. Next week is the last class, and then I'm going to Uganda, where I'll be sharing practice and learning and gathering. And then I don't think we'll do a series until the fall again, but I may offer like a 2-hour workshop. I'll speak with everybody about it. That would be fun for me. So we can kind of dive deeper. Yeah. All right, cool. Oh, this is the formal closing, yeah? The earth, the heavens, and the human. Have a really beautiful day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll try to catch up on the recordings.
Okay, awesome, Nancy. Yeah, and you know how to get in touch with me if you ever have any questions or anything like that. And also, if you're curious, I'll be posting stuff from Uganda too.
Oh, yes. I'd love that.
Okay, awesome. All right, take care, you guys.
Bye. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye, Chloe.